lot of good bonus content. Yo! Coconut! Yeah! Woo! Nice! Yo, Fears! Audience, Fears, back at it again with another live stream. I hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys are doing awesome. I hope you guys are doing bloody fantastic, my friend. Bam! I got Tarman on today. Anyway, today, it was a pretty good day, my friends. Got a lot of work done, went on a walking stream. I think the walking stream was about 45 minutes to an hour, somewhere around there. Work was good. It was busy, but it wasn't like too busy. But yeah. I watched about half of Silent Running. So far, so good. Big shout outs to my friend Dave. I'm going to be finishing up Silent Running tonight. And I'm also going to pick something else off the wall to watch. But so far, so good, my friends. Lots of things to talk about. Big things are coming up. More lives. More vlogs are coming up. New vlogs. Past vlogs, that I still need to work on. The content that I'm sitting on, you guys have no idea. Anyway, but before any of this, coffee first. In my British mug. Oh, yeah. That is a damn fine cup of coffee, my friend. Man, my throat's a little sore from, woo. Normally I can do one just fine, but doing two, that's when it gets a little nuts. Man. Damn. Anyway, let's see what else is coming up. Lots of events, my friends. We've got, we had Groundhog's Day, and it did see a shadow. So 6 more weeks of winter. Then we got President's Day coming up. We got Valentine's Day coming up. Kate did say that she would be my Valentine. I'm still waiting for you, Kate, to write me your address so I can send you a present. So yeah, we got Daylight Savings Day coming up. We got my dad's birthday coming up. He would have been 69, but I honestly cannot wait for that day because it'll be a day of rest. I'm not going to talk to anyone, except for my mom and my brother, obviously. And I'm going to just, literally, I'm going to go to, like, Pizza Hut and get, like, 2 big pizzas and just starve and just watch a whole bunch of my dad's favorite movies. Hell yeah. We'll see how many I can get through them. And then, obviously, the next day, on Sunday, then I'll review all the ones that I watch. And then we got St. Patrick's Day coming up. Good Friday, which I forgot. It lands on it does land on a Friday, obviously Good Friday, but it slipped my mind why we celebrate Good Friday. I'm going to have to look it up. I know what it is, I just had a complete brain fart. We got April Fools coming up, Easter, a lot of good stuff, and then a ton of conventions. And then me and Dave still have to, I'm sorry, not me and Dave, me and Jeff still, I've got 3 big hangouts coming up. I've got the Jeff hangout where we're going to Disney. He said he wants to do it in a couple of weeks. So I hope Jeff is... he is a man of his word, but he gets so incredibly busy, my friends. I hope he doesn't push it off too late, because then going to Disney in June, July, oh my gosh, it's damn, it gets really hot. I mean, I'll go, but it does get a little hot. So we've got that. The next one, I told Dave, I don't care what we do, but I want to hang out with Dave, and I want to take him out to lunch, or I want to take either Dave out to lunch, just me and Dave, you know, to say thank you for the hat he got me and the stickers, and he got me Silent Running and fan mail, which is fucking awesome, dude. Like, Dave, you are such a good friend, and I love our friendship, and I appreciate our friendship, and thank you, man, from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate it, Dave. And so either I'm going to take just him out to lunch, or I want to take the whole gang out, like me, Mike, like Tina, Dave, Zach, you know, James, everybody, and you know, pay for lunch or dinner. Or if it's just me, Dave, Tina, and James, I don't care. Whoever wants to come, I'm paying for lunch or dinner, okay? It's on me. And then the third big hangout is me and LC have been talking about this for months. I want to do 2 streams. I want to do a stream. I want to do a hangout where me and LC go to the Lego store, grab some lunch, come back, and of course, you know I'm going to film it. And then we come back, and I want to do a retro gaming stream with all those emulators. He's been talking about it for, like, forever. I keep cutting off Slimer's eyeballs. I'm sorry. There we go. All right. So you can actually see his eyeballs. So that's one hangout I want to do. And then another hangout I want to do is I totally want to do a stream where we play Resident Evil 9, baby. I'm like, oh man, I am so excited. Because 7 was great. Mia, she was a rockin'. She was rockin' and shockin', baby. 8, it was an okay game. Mia was still hot, though. She was making that marinara sauce, and I was like, ooh, yeah, now we're talking. But 8 was kind of crap. You know, it was all right. 7 was awesome. I'm hoping for big things on part 9. Oh, my God. And then, let's see, what else? So there's a lot of stuff coming up. Now, today's topics. We did not get to some topics yesterday. I need to do some movie reviews, so I got 3 movies coming at you. We're going to be reviewing the very amazing Christian movie, The Shack, starring Sam Worthington. Great actor. He's been in Avatar. He was in, that war movie. What more? It had Andrew Garfield in it, that war movie. He was fantastic in that. I don't recall that war movie. If you guys know which one I'm talking about, please let me know. So I'm going to review that. And then I'm going to review, I've been dying to do it, because now I finally finished the whole series, and I'm going to review it as a whole. MASH 4077, the complete TV series, seasons 1 through 11, the Academy Award winning series. And then I finally finished last night. So last night I started watching Silent Run, and I fell asleep, and then when I woke up, I watched the last 2 episodes of The Incredible Hulk, so I just finished seasons 1 through 5, so I'm going to review this as a whole TV series, because man, oh man, I loved it. I watched it as a kid, and I watched it as an adult, and it's amazing. It's amazing. So there's that. That's the first thing. Hang on. I need to pull him down. There we go. It was too high. I was like trying to figure it out. You know, Fears is OCD with that kind of shit. Anyway, if it's not perfect, I got to make it perfect. So that's the first topic. The second topic, as we didn't get to, if I got to sit down with God, what would be the 10 questions that I would ask him? And I'll be honest, there'd be more than 10 questions that I would ask him. But I've limited it. I know you guys have got lives. I would probably ask him 100 questions in this brain, but I limited myself to 10 questions. So I'm going to do that. And then I was thinking about movies the other day, as always. I said, what are the best masks that people have worn in movies? Like Jim Carrey's The Mask, you know, the Freddy makeup is kind of a mask. So I was like, what are the best masks? So I want to do that. And then to end with, I'm going to do the top 10 movie soundtracks. Because music is a very important part of movies. It can, like, totally transform a movie. Like, I'll give you an example. When they finished Halloween, the 1978 classic, they showed it and to an audience, and they're like, this is not scary. But you add John Carpenter's sound effects and his soundtrack, then it's scary. So music changes a moviegoer's experience. So I thought, I've never done that topic before, so bam, there it is. So today I thought of all the topics by Fears' mind. I didn't use any meta stuff. Today's thumbnail, hearts. Hearts are a big part of Valentine's Day, but I already did a red heart. A lot of people give out pink hearts, so a pink heart it is. I've been trying to do a different, a different thumbnail. And so far here, let me show you all the thumbnails. So far I've done, let's see here. I did a Valentine's Day box of chocolates. Then I did Valentine's Day flowers. Then I did an actual heart, an actual red heart from a human body. Then I did, I made the game show thing red. Then I did Valentine's Day 14, the actual number. Then I did Cupid. Then I did a Valentine's Day card. And now I've done a pink heart, my friends. So yeah. By the way, Yakvovage is going live at 9:30 my time. So 8:30 his time, 9:30 my time. So I have lots of time to finish my live. It's 6:33, so I probably should. I'll probably be done by that time. So I will definitely be tuning in. I'm going to be editing while I watch this thing, and then after he's done, because it's during the week and he has to work, so I doubt he'll go for 3 or 4 hours. I think on the weekdays he only goes live for about an hour or two. After that, I'm going to finish Silent Running. So I'm right in the middle of it. So far, so good. I've definitely been enjoying it. All right, well, let's go Lantern, and then after I talk with Lantern for a little bit, then I'm opening up the chat. I tell you what, I said it on my walking stream. I don't know if it was all the greens that I've been eating, you know, the cabbage and the celery and the salads and the lettuce, and that's making me fart, or if it was just those 2 slices of cheese pizza, because that's a lot of cheese for this Crohn's stomach. Because normally sometimes my coffee makes me like burp a lot. So normally I'm burping more on the show than farting. But last night I maybe did like 1 or 2 burps. I did like 7 or 8 burps. It was insane. Bukaki was kind enough to give me, he sent me a video. I think he used some app called InShot, and he sent me 2 of them. So I've already uploaded 2 of them on my TikTok. I uploaded them both on my Facebook, and all my friends and family on my Facebook thought it was hilarious. And they're like, damn, Fears. And I was like, yep, damn is right. I uploaded one of the farts so far on Fears Vlogs, and I may upload the other fart on Fears Man 26. We'll see. Yeah, but I am going to upload it sometime tonight. So yeah. And then I've got a whole bunch of live shorts to upload, because anytime you do a live, YouTube picks out what they think is the best highlight of that live stream, and they make it into a short, I don't know, 20, 30-second video, and you can upload those. And shorts get a lot of views, both on Fears Vlogs and Fears Man 26, and so they help build the channel. I also got a new sub today. I was doing my walking stream, and some guy was, it looked really good. He was munching on a Big Mac. And I just said, hey, man, you got to subscribe to the channel. So, hell yeah. So, another sub. So, we're that much closer to hitting 3,000 and 2,000 on the channels. All right, let's call Lantern. But I hope everybody's having a good day. It's been a pretty good day. It's just been a busy and productive day. But that's good. I like to stay busy. Lantern. Lantern. Pick up the phone, Lantern. Yo! Lantern. Wake up, Lantern. Wake up. Wake up, Lantern. Lantern, what's up? What's up, twin? What's going on, twin? What's up, twin? Lantern, I was farting a lot yesterday.
Yeah.
Man.
I'm about a crazy thing in the chest, baby. Be good now. No nothing bad now.
But what's up?
No, cousin Casey here.
Oh, Carrie's here. Okay, I got you. All right, yeah. I will try to tone it down on the curse words, but
yeah.
I tell you what, man. I was telling the fans, I don't know what was making me fart a lot. It could be all the cheese from last weekend because I had 2 big slices of pizzas. So that could have made me, that's a lot of cheese for this Crohn's stomach. So it could have been that. Or it could be I eat all healthy stuff during the week, Lantern, like cabbage and spinach and celery and lettuce and salad and all that stuff. So it could be all the greens because greens make you fart a lot too. But that was a big fart right there, buddy. Lantern, the minute I let out that big fart, I just thought of you, Lantern. I thought of you going, damn, shit. Hey, Lantern, guess what?
What?
Payday. Oh!
Yeah.
Lantern, on Thursday, are you going to eat a whatchamacallit? Oh, man, not again. Lantern, did you have a good day?
Yeah, did you?
I had a great day, buddy. Like I said, it was productive and it was busy, but that's good though. I like to stay busy. What about you, Lantern? Was it a good day? Was it a busy day?
Yeah.
Lantern, you going to church on Sunday?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to church this Sunday. I'm my first time back in quite a while, buddy, and I feel bad. I haven't been to church in weeks and weeks. So shame on me. Shame on me. I need to get back to it because I miss talking to the Lord. I mean, I do talk to the Lord here in my apartment. Like before I go to bed, I always say a prayer for my dad and for myself and for my family and my friends. But it's not the same. You got to go to church. You got to get the message. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, hey, guess what? A Yakvo gaming stream tonight. Yakvo, Yakvoniage, Yakvoage, Yakovage.
Yeah.
You're gonna do that the co-hosting, Lantern. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder what type of games he's gonna play tonight.
No.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
Lantern Yakov is a good guy. He's a good guy. He's a good friend. And you know what? I appreciate all the stuff that he was saying. Not so much Dan, but all the stuff that Yakvo was saying. It really struck a good nerve in me. And I'm always trying to be a better person. I'm always trying to be the best version of John Fears I possibly can be. But it felt good to apologize to Jen. He was like, Fears, just be a man. And he goes, just apologize first. And you know what? Jen was very kind after I apologized. I wrote her and said, I really am sorry. So I apologized 2 times. And I told her, I said, I really am sorry about everything. And I said, I'm glad that we could just, start on a clean slate. And she said, me too. And then she apologized too, so that was very nice of her, So, Yak really struck a good chord in Fears' mind. He was like, Fears, I know you get a lot of shit, and a lot of crap, but he goes, normally 9 times out of 10, it's people, just joking around. Sometimes people take the joke, too far. But really, in the community, well, at least all the loving and loyal fans are just joking. I know some of my haters, the haters actually want to, hurt my feelings and destroy my life and all that crazy stuff like Larry does. But most people in the community actually care about Fears. They care about me as a person. They care about the content, and they just want the best for Fears. And I appreciate, Yakov being a good friend. I appreciate Yakov looking out for me. And never losing hope in me. You know what I'm saying? So, Yakov, if you're listening, I just wanted to say that from the bottom of my heart. All right, Lantern, well, spread the link, and I'll see you in the chat, all right?
Alright.
Landon, were you farting last night too? Were you farting with fears?
Yeah.
I knew it. I knew it.
I few parts last night.
Well, I mean, sometimes the coffee makes me fart, but really, Landon, if I'm being honest, the coffee makes fears burp more. So I think it was because I eat healthy all through the week, and then on the weekend I splurge. You know, like on the weekend I'll have a soda, and I'll have some pizza and stuff. So it was either all the cheese on those 2 massive slices of pizzas that made me fart a lot last night, or all the greens, like all the cabbage and the spinach and all that stuff, because all that stuff is good for the human body, but it definitely makes you gassy. So
Yeah.
it was loud too. I was like, "Hey, Lantern!" I lifted a cheek, Lantern, and I was like, "Damn!"
Damn.
Pew! Did you think it was funny, Lantern? Lantern, did you think it was funny?
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty funny too. That's why I uploaded it. All right, Lantern. Well, I'm gonna see you in the chat. I'm gonna say hello to everybody in the chat, and then we're gonna get things.
I'm in the chat right now.
Okay. Hey, where's Carly been?
I don't know. I haven't seen her chatting lately.
Okay. All right. Well, tell her I said hi. All right.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'll see you in the chat, and Shunk.
Chug!
Lantern's awesome. But yeah, that from the bottom of my heart, and I really appreciate that. So, you know, I didn't want to get too emotional, but I felt like I needed to say that because Yak was definitely, spitting out some wisdom, and it definitely struck a nerve with me in a good way, not in a bad way, in a good way, and I thought that was very nice. Now, Dan was saying a bunch of crap, but forget Dan. But Yakov said some great things, and I just appreciate that he's never. You guys and Yak and everybody else have never gave up on fears, and it was nice. I appreciate it. All right, let's open up the chat. Let's get things rocking. Dan was saying a bunch of crap. All right. Well, thank you for all the likes. I appreciate that. All right, let me switch it from top chat to live chat so I know what you guys are saying right away. And I got like 3 windows open. Let me get rid of all the windows. All right. Let me start from the chat. Yo, Fears. What's up, my friend? Hey, what's up, Johnny? Good to see you. How are you and Mary doing? I hope you're doing good. What's up, Landon? He says, howdy, chat. Howdy, y'all. Shout out to the chat. What's up, Dave? How you doing? Hey, Lantern. Hey, Johnny. What's up, Museum? Good to see you, Museum. Good to see you. What's up, Carrie? She says, hello, Fears. Hello, everyone. What's up? Good to see you. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Museum. Hi, Dave. I'll check back in later. I'm eating dinner. All right, Carrie. Well, I hope say hello to Diana for me, and I hope she's doing well, and I hope you have a good dinner, Carrie. So yeah. So yep. Yo, Yakovich, what's up? Yakov, what games are we playing tonight? Listening while I'm working on the new Mr. Lantern song. Oh, nice. Let's see. He says, hey, Yak. He says, yo, Dave. What's up, Adam Machidi? Adam Machidi says, yo! What's up, y'all? Howdy, y'all. What's up, Museum? Museum says, fuck me. No, I'm good. There it is. Let's see. Hey, Adam. Hi, Dave. Good to see you, mate. Yak says, I appreciate the kinds of words, Fears. Well, I meant it, Yakov. I really did. Because it definitely, like I said, it struck a good nerve in me. And Yakov's a good friend. You guys are good friends. And I just appreciated that Yakov has never given up on me. And I never gave up on Yakov. I mean, I gave the guy, 50 chances? Probably more than that. I think Yakov is, so far in the Fears Man history, has gotten the most chances out of everybody. There's some people that I've only gave 1 chance, and I'm like, oh yeah, bye-bye, you're gone. Yep. So, yeah. So, but I just saw something in Yakov. I was like, he wants to do good. Yo, Adam, supporting the British roots today, Mike. Well, I'm always supporting the British roots, but especially today. Anyway. I bet it's freezing over there, Adam. Cold. Finally, my mom said the snow, they got 9 inches a while back, but finally my mom said the snow is starting to melt, and I was like, well, that's good. So, yeah. All right. Let's see. Adam says, that's right, y'all. Well, howdy, Lantern. Howdy, y'all. Let's see. Adam and I have been spit roasting Carrie. Oh Lord, don't do that. Carrie's a nice lady. Carrie's a nice lady. She's a bit manic, but she's nice. All right. Well, let's get things started. Yo, Pixel, what's up? He says our snow is finally gone. Well, that's exactly what my mom almost said. I mean, I talked to her today, and she goes, "Hey, John, finally, the snow is melting." I was like, "Well, that's good, Mom." So yeah. All right. I think we'll start with the best masks in movie history, and then we'll go to the top 10 sound effects, and then we'll continue on. All right. I tell you what, James, I am filling your podcast book up chopped full of goodies. All right, let's see here. Yo, what's up, Walter? Good to see you. Let's see. What British gals would you root, Fears? I'm just saying I'm supporting the British roots. So yeah, that's cool. That's cool that your mom got 9 inches. I didn't know that you visited. No. I was on the phone with her. She said she got 9 inches of snow, and it's finally starting to melt. So yeah, that's a lot of snow for Missouri. That is quite a lot. And then Pixel, how many inches of snow did you get? Yo, what's up, Walter? Good to see you. All right, so I guess I'll pick 10 of my favorite masks that people wore in movie history. So best masks worn in movie history. I gotta start with a big one. Darth Vader, his helmet, his mask, that's one of the most iconic. So number 1, Darth Vader. Number 2, the Jim Carrey mask, the green one. That's a pretty good one. So green mask from the mask. From the mask. Let's see here. Let's see here. I would say Michael Myers mask. The white mask. White. Michael Myers mask. Jason Voorhees hockey mask. I mean, that's a big one. Hockey mask. Hockey mask. Let's see. Vader's mask, green mask. Michael Myers hockey mask. Let's see. I guess an appliance would kind of be a mask. Freddy Krueger's burnt. I don't know if that's considered a mask though. That's more prosthetics. Yeah, that's prosthetics. Oh yeah, those are good. Those are good. I'm going to put down Boba Fett's and the Mandalorians. Because even though their masks look the same, they're slightly different. So, Boba Fett, because he's one of my favorites. The Mandalorian. Yo, Bukaki, what's up? Let's see. Strong Bear says, hey, Walter. Hey, Dave. Hello, John. What up, Walter? You know what? I like Spider-Man, Dave, but I don't know if it makes the list. Batman's definitely. Batman's mask is... Oh, yeah. So, Batman mask. I like Spider-Man, just not as much as Batman. So, Batman mask. What's another one? Oh, yeah. Walter, that's good. That's good. I'm going to put that one down. Iron Man mask. Oh, yeah. Even though Tony Stark makes it, I mean, he makes the whole suit, that's still a mask. It's a high-tech mask, but it's still a mask. So, Iron Man helmet mask. Helmet mask. What was the other one that I was thinking of? Leatherface. Leatherface mask is iconic. Leatherface mask. It's quite disgusting, but it is a mask. I mean, it's bits of human flesh that he's sewn together, and he's like, ooh, there it is. Yeah, Captain America's mask is pretty sweet. Let's see. Dr. Doom. Oh, yeah, it's a good one. What's number 10? Let's see. Let me just Google and see what other masks come up, because those are some pretty good. Dave, you're killing it. Cinema iconic masks. Oh yeah, the mask from V for Vendetta, the ghost face mask. Then you got the mask that Silence of the Lamb guy wore. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Stormtrooper mask. Oh, so good, so good, so good. All the president's masks in that bank robbery movie. Zorro mask. Oh yeah. Oh man, so many good ones. Let's see what else. What else? The Phantom of the Opera mask. Bane's mask in that Batman movie. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Phantom of the Opera. Let's see here. Well, because I own 3 of them, I own 3. I own 1 Scary Movie mask and 2 Scream masks. I've got the Scream mask from Scream 6, and then I've got the iconic one from Scream 1. I'm going to put the Scream mask. So Scream Ghostface mask. Alright. Let's see here. I'm back. How's everybody doing? I'm doing good, Carrie. How are you? Let's see. Let's see. Hey, Audie. Walter's getting kinky. Walter says, hey, Naughty Museum, will you be my Valentine? Oh, Lord. The blue velvet breathing mask. Walter, stop cock-blocking me. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Ooh. Oh, Lord. Naughty. Bukaki, you're saying it wrong. Pixel, this is in honor of Pixel. Carrie, I'm sorry, but I have to do it. It's not God damn it. It's God damn. Like the first week I met Pixel, he kept saying that, and it just stuck with me every single time, Pixel. So yeah. Look at what you did, Walter. My soul is crushed. Oh, man. Oh, Lord. Let's see. Carrie says, I had my leftover Fazoli's pizza. I love Fazoli's pizza, Carrie. I haven't had it in a while. But I'm going to give it a big thumbs up. It's pretty good. Well, that's right. Walter says, I'm sorry, Boo. Yeah, Walter, what the hell? No, I'm just joking. Walter, I appreciate those 2 messages that you sent me on Discord. They were very nice, and I'm glad that we're friends. Walter got really mad at me for calling, Jen the B word. And he was like, Fears, I'm checking out. He goes, not until you apologize. And I did. And Walter sent me 2 very nice messages. And I really appreciate that. No, he doesn't, Yakov. Whatever. No, he doesn't. Well, everybody, lots of people like Fazoli, but whatever. It's not my favorite pizza, though. My favorite pizza in Missouri, obviously, is Emo. My top 3 favorites. Emo's always first. Emo's Pizza first. Then Pizza Hut. And then Emo's, Pizza Hut. Domino's next. And then if I had to pick a 4th one, Little Caesars. Those 4 are pretty good. Oh, wait, no. I like Flipper's Pizza because I took... That would be the 5th one, Flipper's Pizza, because Flipper's Pizza is out here in Florida. So, yeah. Let's see here. I'm glad you apologized and we're friends again, Judge. So am I. I am. Dave says there's a Fazoli's near Atomic Core. I did not know that, Dave. There's a Fazoli's near my house down that road. It's near that Goodwill that I always go to. I didn't know there was one near Atomic Horror. Which, Dave, man, I've been going there a lot. Fears needs to slow it down on the Atomic Horror purchases and on the Blu-ray gems, because, man, I paid all my bills, but the last time I spent like over $100, and I was like, whoa, tone it on down, Fears. So, yeah. Uno's is criminally underrated, at least for a chain. I've never had them. I've never had those. All right, what's next? So, top 10 movie soundtracks. All right, let's see here. First off, I'm going to go right in with a big one. Jaws. Dun 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 dun. So yeah, Jaws. Jurassic Park has great music in it. So Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park. Star Wars. Star Trek. Star Trek. Let's see what else. I'm hitting all the biggies. Oh, Back to the Future has some amazing music in it. Back to the Future series. Back to the Future. Oh, the Indiana Jones series has got some dun 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 dun. So yeah, Indiana Jones. And here's a bit of movie trivia. His original name was not supposed to be Indiana Jones. It was supposed to be Indiana Smith. And Steven Spielberg was on a beach talking about Indiana Smith with George Lucas. And he said, I love the script. I love the character. I want to shoot the movie, but there's one thing I don't like. And then George Lucas said, well, what's that? And he goes, I don't like the name. And then George Lucas said, all right, well, how about we call him... and literally, George Lucas thought of it right there on the beach, and he said, how about we call him Indiana Jones? And he said, yeah, okay, that's good. He goes, I just don't like Indiana Smith. He goes, but yeah, Indiana Jones, sounds good to me. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Superman. The Christopher Reeve series, really good music in that. Superman series. They got a great soundtrack. Superman, of course, Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters. I need two more. What else? Let's see here. I hit all the big ones first. Jaws, Jurassic Park, Star Wars, Star Trek, Back to the Future, Indiana Jones, Superman, Ghostbusters. Let's see. I need Google to jumpstart my memory. I need two more. Hang on. Let's see. Cinema, movie, sound, tracks. Let's see. What's another good one? Ooh, a lot of good ones. A lot of good ones to pick from. Let's see. What makes the list? Pulp Fiction actually had some really good music in it. Blade Runner. Yeah, Blade Runner had some good music in it too. Oh, God, this is so hard. What's the last two that makes the list? The Beverly Hills Cop. It had that great theme song in it, but that was just the theme song. I don't know if the rest of it had. Let's see. A lot of Clint Eastwood movies had some good music in it. Saturday Night Fever. That had a lot of music in it. I'm going to put that down. And then number 10. Let's see, number 10. Because I do enjoy Saturday Night Fever with John Travolta. That's a good movie. And you know what? I'm going to put down The Breakfast Club because The Breakfast Club had, not only is it a good movie, but it had tons of music in it. Tons. So Breakfast Club. Breakfast Club gets the last one. Breakfast Club. All right, so we got Jaws, Jurassic Park, Star Wars, Star Trek, Back to the Future, Indiana Jones, Superman, Ghostbusters, Saturday Night Fever, and The Breakfast Club, y'all. There we are. Those are some pretty good ones. That's kind of a hard one because I was like, there's a lot of good ones with a lot of good music in it. So, yeah. Let me catch up with the chat here. Let's see here. Where did I leave off? I left off. Kerry said, so I only get it sometimes, but it's cheaper than Olive Garden. Yeah, Olive Garden's got some good pizza too, Kerry. Let's see. Strong Bear says, hey, Triple. Hello, Kerry. Do they have pizzas with different flippers? That's just the name of the pizza museum. It's good, though. It's not as good as Pizza Hut and Domino's and all that stuff, but Flippers is pretty good. Let's see here. Ready Player One had some. That's another one, too, Johnny. That is good. Mortal Kombat, yeah, that had some good ones. I cannot wait for Mortal Kombat 2, because that one, Dave, I liked the first Mortal Kombat, and I also like the 94 one, but they're finally going to introduce Johnny Cage in the sequel to the, whenever they made that newer version of Mortal Kombat, which I enjoyed, because normally Scorpion in the video games is a bad guy. And they made, normally Scorpion and Sub-Zero are both bad guys. And they made Sub-Zero like the most evil guy ever. You know, and then Scorpion was actually a father. And Sub-Zero kills his wife, kills his son. And then I don't know why he goes to hell, because Scorpion's not a bad guy in that movie. But he goes to hell and he gets the powers of fire, which bring him back to life, and he avenges his son's and his wife's death and kills Sub-Zero. And I thought it was great. I was like, oh yeah. It's pretty good. So yeah, dude. Dazed and Confused. You know what? I've not seen it yet. People have been telling me I need to see it. So yeah. How about a side of beef to go with that chicken? Oh, yeah. That's a good one, Dave. Flash Gordon, that movie, that was pretty good. What's up, D-Man? He says, we need to offer support for one of the ladies in the community. She took 4 pregnancy tests, and they all came back positive. Now she's going to have 4 kids to raise. Oh, wow. Well, who's this, D-Man? Who is this? Well, howdy, Lantern. Well, howdy, Walter. Howdy, Pixel. That's right, y'all. D-Man, is it your wife that's going to have a baby? Let's see. D-Man says, good, Tina. Thanks for asking. I hope you are doing well. Well, whoever it is, I wish them luck on the new baby. All right. Moving right along here. Let's see here. Time to review a movie, my friends. Bam! The Shack. Great Christian movie. I loved it. It's one of the best Christian movies I've ever seen in my life. It's pretty good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. A lot of good actors in it. So, The Shack. I definitely would give it probably a 9.8 out of 10. I thoroughly enjoyed it. 9.8 out of 10. Good message in the movie. Good message. And it's basically about this guy, and his name is Mac, and he had it all. He had a nice wife. He had 3 children. He was a Christian guy. He didn't have the best job in the world, but he had a job. Everything was going good. And then he takes his 3 kids. His wife has to go on a business trip, so he takes his 3 kids on a camping trip. And while he's there, he meets another family. And so they're just talking about stuff. And his oldest daughter almost drowned, so he jumps in and saves her. And as he's saving his oldest daughter, someone comes into the camp and kidnaps his his little 5-year-old girl, and the guy that kidnaps her ends up killing her. And so he kind of loses his faith, and now he's just moping through life, which anyone would do. If I had a son or a daughter and someone killed my son or daughter, I would probably lose some faith. And it's his struggle to, like, well, what's the point of living? And he blames God for not being there for his little girl when she needed him the most. And so one day, he's shoveling his driveway, and he's talking with his neighbor, and all of a sudden he turns around, and there's a letter in the mailbox, and it's basically from God saying, well, if you think I did all this and you blame me for everything, why don't you come to this cabin? And God gives him directions, and he goes, why don't you spend a weekend with me? So he thinks it's a big joke, but reluctantly he goes up, and he spends a weekend with God and Jesus, and they kind of restore his faith. And I just thought it was a great, that's why it's called The Shack, because they called the cabin a shack, and it's a really nice house that they made for the movie. It's definitely not a shack. It's a very nice big, like, cabin. It's very nice. So I thought it had a good message. So good message. Good actors. Even if you're not a Christian, it's still a good movie. Like, you'll still enjoy it if you're not a Christian. So still enjoy it, even if you don't have a faith that you follow. It's a really good movie. Plenty amount of bonus features. My two favorite scenes, probably when him and God have a heart-to-heart. Like, they have a big conversation. So, conversation with God. That's probably my favorite scene. And it's a long scene. And then, probably when him and Jesus hang out, and he watches Jesus, he's building something. And he's like, after all this time, you still like to do carpentry? And he's like, oh yeah. He goes, besides my faith, I love carpentry. So the conversation with Jesus is that seems pretty good. Yeah, I do recommend it. It's pretty good. All right. I'll be right back. I need to use the restroom. 2 minutes. All right. Ugh. Oh, Triple. Every time I go to the bathroom, you are spamming those tomatoes. You sly devil, you. You sly W. Lantern? Oh, wow. Lantern spreading the N-I-G-G. Oh, that's not good, Lantern. That's not good. I saw that. Oh, wow, Lantern. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, my gosh. So many tomatoes. All right. Let's see. What was the last thing I need to catch up on the chat here. Do you swear it about hair? It's always about hair, Lantern. Always. Hair and foil ball. That's right, y'all. Let's see. Have you seen... No, I've never seen that one. I've never seen that one, Walter. Never. Never, never, never. I don't even think I've heard of that one. Fears. Where is Juicefer at? I don't know where he is. Fears is gone. Spam tomato. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, I saw it. Oh, Lord. Tomato, 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 tomato. Oh, I saw it. Oh, I saw it. And then I saw Lantern spell fart out. Then I saw Lantern spell out crown. Then he spelled out a very bad word that starts with an N. N-I-G-G. Yeah, I'm not going to say anything else. Dave said it just got cloudy here. Oh, I saw. Wow. Wow, Lantern. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Nothing to see here, Fierce. Oh, no, I saw it. I saw it. I saw it. I saw it. D-Man says, I have the crown, Lantern. Well, let's check. Let's do a crown check, shall we? Shall we? A crown check. All right, so Yakovich is number 9. Johnny's number 8. Lantern's number 7. Museum is 6. Adam Bachidi is 5. 4 is Dave. 2 is Walter. And coming in hot, D-Man with that crown. So D-Man is the crown champion today. Lantern. Lantern. Oh, wow. Lantern. Don't be spelling it out, y'all. I'm going to call Lantern. I have to have a talk with him. Don't be spelling that in the chat, Lantern. Come on. Lantern. Lantern. I have to have a serious talk. Uh-oh. Lantern spelling out some bad words. Shame on you, Lantern. Shame on you. Lantern. Lantern. Banjo, let me talk to Lantern. Lantern. Banjo, I want to talk to Lantern. Come on.
What's up?
Lantern.
Yep.
Negro, Negro, Negro. Oh, Lantern. Shame on you, Lantern. It's okay to say Negro, but don't be saying the other word, all right, Lantern? That's a no-no. That
what the fuck?
That is a no-no, Lantern.
That's Seven's coming.
Wait a minute. What did he say? Hang on. Oh, wow. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, Lantern, don't be spelling that out, all right?
Yep.
All right. You're hilarious, Lantern. Hey, Lantern. Damn.
Yes. Damn.
Phew. Hey, Lantern. Oh, no. Ew, damn. That was a stinky one, Lantern.
Yeah.
All right, Lantern, I'll see you later. Shunk. Oh, Lantern. Oh, man. That guy's a funny guy. Oh, man. Funny. Funny, funny, funny. Funny, funny, funny. That's right. That's right, D-Man. That's right. That's Lantern's way of celebrating Black History Month. So, yeah. Lantern, you can't be saying that, man. Come on. Don't be spelling that, Lantern. Come on. Gary says, Lantern, watch your mouth. That's right, y'all. That's right. All right. What's next, shall we? I'm going to switch. Ask if Fears could have a sit-down conversation with God, what would be the 10 questions that I would ask him? Well, like I said at the start of this, I definitely would have a lot more than 10 questions, but I know you guys have got lives, so I limited myself to 10 questions. So ask God 10 questions. Some I prepared, but some I'm just going to have to think of. So ask God 10 questions. So let's see here. I would ask him, one, why do we have to die? You know, because that's the hardest thing that people have to go through in this. Well, it's one of the hardest things. At some point, everyone will die. So I would ask him, why do people have to die? Like all your friends, your loved ones, everybody, why does everybody have to die? So, why do we have to die? Number two, I would ask him something about my dad. I would ask him, how's my dad doing? How's Grandpa Fears doing? How are my loved ones doing? How are my past loved ones doing? Yeah, something like that. So, because there's a lot more than my dad. I'd ask, as a whole, I'd be like, hey, how's Dad doing? How's Grandpa Fears doing? How's my Aunt Mary doing? All of my loved ones, how are they all doing? So, how are my loved ones doing? Number three, I'd be like, hey, God, can I get a sneak peek of heaven? You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, before I die, can you just give me a sneak peek of heaven? And give me a preview of what's to come? So, can you give me a sneak peek of heaven? I definitely would ask, hey God, can you make my dad reappear and I can have a 5-minute conversation with him, you know? I'd love to have 5 more minutes with my dad. Like him actually here. So, can I have at least 5 more minutes with my dad? And I would barely say anything to my dad. I would just run up and just give him a hug. I mean, I'd ask him a couple of things, but if I only had 5 minutes, I definitely would, you know, give him I would just continuously give him a hug. Let's see here. What else? Let me catch up with the chat real quick. Let me see if that... I had some of those planned. So, yeah. Let's see here. Let's see. Where did I leave off? Carrie says I'm doing okay. I'm the same way, Carrie. I'm a bit tired. Those night shifts get kind of crazy. Bo Seamus says, question 1 for him would be, what's up? Yeah. Let's see. There's no chance of me being pregnant. I've been celibate for 4 years. All right. Oh, no, I get it, Pixel. Not enough room if we don't die. Oh, I get it. I'm just saying, I wish everybody could live forever, you know? Like, then you'd never have to say goodbye. Like, you know, I miss Grandpa Fears. I miss Dad. I miss my dad. I miss my friend Andrew. He was a really nice friend, and he was walking to work, and a drunk driver hit him. And the drunk driver killed himself, and he killed my friend Andrew. And Andrew was the nicest guy. He was on his way to work, just walking to work, and then bam. So, yeah. I hate saying goodbye. It's the hardest thing. That last time where I went for a cup of coffee, and when I got back, my mom said, "Hey, John, your dad just passed away." And I was like, God damn it. I'm like, sorry, God. I'm like, I wish I would have just waited like 5 more minutes. But my mom's like, well, you didn't know. And so I just said, hey, can I have a minute? And so before they took my dad's body away in the hospital, I just gave him the longest hug because that was going to be the last hug that I was going to get. So yeah, it was, saying goodbye is hard, at least for me. Very hard. Very hard. It's very hard saying goodbye for me. Especially if I'm really close with someone. If your loved ones are in heaven, they'll be amazing. Oh, yeah, I mean, but I would want an update, Yakov. I'd be like, hey, God, you're in charge of everything, so how they doing up there, you know? I'm sure my dad and my grandpa and my Aunt Mary and everybody that's passed, I'm sure they're doing great, you know? And I'm actually, whenever my dad passed away, I said, well, there's one good thing about my dad being passed away. He was in so much pain. That cancer was eating him alive. I'm like, now there's no more pain, Dad. I'm like, you can be free of that pain. You can just rest. Because it was killing my dad piece by piece. And it was very upsetting. And it was a lot. So I was just like, well, I'll miss my dad. But I'm glad he's not in pain anymore, you know. So, yeah. Ask God to install a telephone. That would be cool, Pixel. You know, just to pick up a phone and then have him talk to you. You know what, Pixel? I hate to steal your thunder, but that's actually a great question. I'm going to write that one down. I'm not kidding. Like, just to, or have like a separate cell phone, you know, because not many people have telephones in their house anymore because everyone uses a cell phone. I'd be like, hey, God, I got my personal cell phone, the Fears Man cell phone. Can I have a cell phone, another cell phone, just that's a direct path to God? That's a great, it's not only is it funny, Pixel, but it's actually really cool if I could just pick up a phone back. Hey, God, what's up? Yo, how you been, man? Yeah, what's up, dude? I hope you don't mind me stealing that one, Pixel. Hey, God, can you install a phone? That's a good one. I wish I would have been more prepared because I had 3 of these questions prepared. I was thinking about this today. I said, I'm going to write down, why do we have to die? And then, can you give me a sneak peek of heaven? And then, how are my loved ones doing? Those were the 3. So I got to really think of, I need 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 5 more. Let's see here. Let me catch up with the chat here. Eternal life is the gift of God offered to us. Exactly. That's true. Yeah, because you'll live on forever in heaven. That is true, Yakov. Very true. It's just the saying goodbye part. Like, why do we have to die? Why do we have to, you know... It hurts me to say goodbye to my loved ones and my friends that have passed away. Like, I hate saying goodbye because you have so many good memories and so many good times, and I don't want to say goodbye. Stay. I want you to stay, you know? But everything ends at some point, you know? So, I mean, I get it. It's just hard to say goodbye. The saying goodbye, and everyone at some point is going to have to say goodbye, you know? And everyone dies. And it's the saying goodbye thing that's the hardest. So, yeah. Hopefully Fears doesn't have to say goodbye for quite a long time. Let's see. Oh, I lost my spot. Hang on. Where was I? Oh, shit. Where was my... Where did I leave off? Oh, Carrie says, I haven't even kissed anyone in 4 years. It's been longer for me than that, Carrie. The last time I didn't even kiss that Carol girl that I went on a date with a year or 2 ago. Because she was crazy. The last time I kissed someone was 2019. So it's been a while for me, too. It's been a minute. Let's see here. Carrie, anything is possible. Yes, maybe God will send me the right guy, but I don't see that in my future. Well, you never know, Carrie. You never know. Thanks. Let's see. Cave says, "Dear God, please send all the trolls to hell." You know what? I'm not that evil, Cave. Even though I hate their guts, I'm not that evil. You know, I would not ask him that. I would never stoop to their level and say, hey, I hope you all go to hell. You know? Or I would not ask God for that. Because I hate their guts. Oh, trust me, I hate their guts. But I don't know if I could be that evil and be like, God, please send them all to hell. I couldn't do it. Maybe the younger fears could do it, but the older fears, as I'm getting older and wiser, I don't know. I couldn't do it. The younger fears, oh, absolutely. So yeah. My dad is out of pain now too. I agree with that, fears. Yeah, I mean, you never want to see a family or a friend in pain, let alone intense pain like cancer. I mean, that's nuts. That seems more like a request from God, not a question. That's true, but I wouldn't even ask that request at all. You know, Cave and Yakov. Lantern, I'm going to time you out in my server for that. Oh, Lord. Oh, man. Hop on over to Richie's stream, everybody. Damn, Lantern. Lantern, we're having a serious conversation here. You can watch Richie staring at a screen later. Yo, hey, YouTube! I give Richie a lot of shit, but I'm just joking. But I'm telling you, I wish Richie would do more. I think people would actually watch him, because the challenges are sometimes interesting. I just wish he would take some people's advice. Not just me, many people in the community have been like, talk, engage with your audience, come up with some topics. But if he doesn't want to do it, he doesn't want to do it. So yeah. Thank God I never have to go through what Richie has to. I always got people commenting. I think I get more donations than Richie ever has, so I appreciate that. I would never, hey, you got to pay me $3 to chat. Fuck that. Just chat away, and I actually like talking and hanging out with with the fans. And then I actually prepare questions and answers, and I prepare, topics and stuff. Because I give a damn about my fans, and I give a damn about the show. So, yeah. I wish I had God's phone number, but I talk to him. I do talk to him. But I really thought it was cool, Carrie, like Pixel said, if you could just pick up a phone and be like, do. Hey, God, what's up? Oh, hey, man, what's up? How you been? What's up? What's going on? Like, that would actually be really cool, So, yeah. Let's see. Lantern, Yak is going to time you out for announcing Richie's streams. So you are trolling. So are you trolling, Yakov? Sorry, I know how to read. I'm getting fucking tired. No, excuse me. Sorry, Carrie, I don't mean to curse. Oh, man. Lantern is mad. He says, you SOB, Yakov. Wait, Lantern, is this the end of the co-hosting with Yakov? Oh, my Lord. Oh, man. That's not good. Because, Lantern, you are a smart guy. You should know by now that Richie is not one of Yakov's favorite people. You know what I'm saying, Yakov? So Lantern should know. And Lantern knows. Lantern's joking around, but you're trolling joking around, Lantern. Lantern? Oh, wow. Lantern's been trolling today, saying the N-word, or, well, not saying it, spelling it out in the chat, trolling Yakovich. And Lantern, that's not good, because Yak is our good friend, and he lets you co-host all the time. That's not good, Lantern. That's not good. Oh, man. So when I'm editing, Lantern, and you get mad at Yakov for timing you out in the chat, don't blame me. Don't blame Yakov. Blame yourself. Oh, Lord. Oh. I can tell it's already going to be a hell of a show tonight, Yak. Oh, man. Let's see here. Lantern, you took my crown. Did he? Well, I'll check the crowns in a minute. Hang on. I'll check the crowns in a minute. Fears get him. Well, I'm not getting him. I'm just telling him facts. Well, let's see here. Where did Lantern's crown go? Well, we'll find out in a minute. Let's see here. Wanting to be casual buddy old pals with a being capable of sustaining the universe. I don't know, man. Well, no, I mean, it's a lot more than that, Bukaki. But Fears always calls everyone my buddy. Like Enzo, he's my buddy. He's my pal. I definitely love God more than, a buddy. But, Fears is always saying, yo, what's up, buddy? What's up, dude? So, but it would be cool to pick up a phone and be like, yo, dude, what's up? How you been? That's what I meant by that, Mama Bear says, John, drinking some coffee? Oh, yeah, Tina. When am I not drinking coffee? Look at this. Oh, yeah. Always, Tina. Always. Always, Tina. If Fears isn't drinking coffee, then it's usually liquid death water or juice. So, I got you covered, Tina. I don't let Lantern co-host. Lantern graciously donates his time to me. That's true. That's true, Yakov. You make a very good point. I am grateful toward him. So am I. I'm grateful to have Lantern as a friend. Oh, I got one. It's been a long time since Fears has had any female companionship. I would ask God, I need your help. When in the world am I going to meet Mrs. Fears? And I'm not just talking about a girlfriend. Like, I'm getting old, man. I want to settle down. I want to have little Fears feet walking around like my brother does. I want to put down some roots. And I want to have some good memories with Mrs. Fears. When am I going to meet Mrs. Fears? So, when am I going to meet Mrs. Fears? All right, so that's question number 6. So far I got, why do we have to die? How are my loved ones doing? Can you give me a sneak peek of heaven? Can I have at least 5 more minutes with my dad? If he said yes, my dad actually here, he appears and he just sits on the couch, and then I get 5 more minutes with my dad. I swear, if God gave me that, I would run over and give my dad the biggest hug in the world, man. Please, I need 5 more minutes. Hell, I would take 1 more minute. I mean, anything, And then I took Pixels. Hey, God, can you install a phone? When am I going to meet Mrs. Fears? I need 4 more. Let's see, what else? Sometimes they do, Vic. My church doesn't really do that. They have fun activities, but a lot of older people go to my church. There's only a couple of young people that actually go to my church. I met some really nice people, but they're already married, but they're around my age. There's this lovely couple that goes to my church. There's Matt, and and his wife's name is Jen, and they have 4 children, and they're like the nicest people that I've ever met at any of my church family. They're very nice. I mean, everyone that I've met in my church have been the most amazing people. They're extremely nice. There's not a lot of young people. There's people there's a lot of people 50 and older go to my church. The oldest people that go to my church, there's an old couple, the old man is 89 and his wife is 90, and they've never missed a day of church, and I commend them because I've missed a lot. I need to get my button gear and yeah. So yeah. Let's see here. I'll be honest, because YouTube's a part of my life, I'd be like, hey, God, will I ever hit 10,000? Will I ever hit a big number? Because he would know. He would know. I'm because he's got everything figured out. I'm like, would I ever hit 10,000? Because it's possible that I could hit 10,000. I seriously doubt I'll hit 100,000. So I would ask, hey, God, can I at least hit 10,000? Can? Oh, no, not can. will I hit 10,000? So will I hit 10,000 on YouTube? Let's see here. Let's see. Timeout, Lannon, for laughing. Oh, you know what? I will. You know what, Lannon? Since you're a big Larry supporter, goodbye. Haha, Lantern. I'm timing Lantern out. 10 seconds, y'all. Boop. That's what you get, Lantern, for timing Bukaki out. Like, Bukaki says something in your chat, Lantern, and you're timing Bukaki out. You know, every minute, every 5 minutes, he'll come back 20 minutes later, you time him out. Bam, Lantern. That's right. Lampy's being bummed. So, Bukaki, that was for you. Lantern, I love you. But you gotta stop timing out Bukaki Museum. They are good peeps. They are good peeps. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what's up, Tylenol? Good to see you. And I did that for Yakov, too. Yeah. That's right, y'all. Yakov goes, hee hee hee, hee hee hee, hee hee hee. That's right. Bukaki says, finally, Fears, a hero in my time of need. Yeah, because what is Bukaki, like, seriously, Landon, let's be honest. And Lantern, I'm taking off my hat for this one. You know it's serious when Fierce takes off the hat. Lantern, what has Museum and Bukaki actually done? I mean, if we're being honest, you know, let me close the book real quick and set it aside. Lantern, really, Bukaki and Museum, all they've done is just been joking around. You know, that's all they have. That's all they have. You know what I'm saying? I would like Lantern on Thursday or Friday's show. I would get Bukaki and Museum on there. You guys just squash the beef and then move on, Lantern. I'm being honest. All right. I've said my piece. Time to put the hat back on. Back to the questions. Let me catch up on the chat here. By the way, what's up, Vic? Good to see you. Shout out. Vic, I want to thank you for all your suggestions. Man, the movie suggestions have been great. What's up, Jucifer? Jucifer, not this weekend, but I think sometime next week, when I'm not as busy, I'm going to mail off your Lantern poster. I'm going to sign it. So you'll have Lantern's signature on there, and then I'm going to say, to Juice, bung to the chung, or something that Fears would say, and I'll sign it. Hell yeah. And then I'll mail it off to you. Oh yeah. You need mods to straighten Lantern out. No, because I'm being honest, I'm just joking around. That's why I only timed Lantern out for 10 seconds, because everyone wanted me to, you know? Because I love Lampy. Lampy's a good guy. I know he's just joking around, you know? I'm serious, though, Bukaki. He needs to stop timing you out, because Bukaki, you've been nothing but a loving and loyal friend to me. You've been a loving and loyal friend to everybody in the community. So is Museum. Now, I'll admit, Museum, you're a little weird. You're a weird guy. But you're a cool, weird guy. You know? I accept. Landon, you just got to accept Museum's weirdness. Which I do. I accept his weirdness. He's a cool guy. But he's definitely a weird guy. You know? What's up, Cave? What's up, y'all? What's up, Tylenol? Finally a hero in my time of need. I got your back. Don't worry about it. Finally some peace and quiet in the chat. Wow. Wow. Damn. Oh, my Lord. That was funny, Jucifer. That was funny. I'm sorry, Lantern. I had to laugh at that one. That one was... that was great. Oh, shit. Oh, that was fun. Sorry, Karen. I didn't mean to curse. Tylenol says, what's up, Fierce? What's up, Tylenol? Good to see you. It's been a while. Jucifer gives me a thumbs up. I hope you enjoy the poster, buddy. It's definitely on the way. Let's see. 18 naked chungs in the shower at the Bung Ranch. Oh, yeah. That's right, y'all. That is right. D-Man says Jucifer is back. Well, did he ever leave? No. Let's see here. I need 3 more questions. Why do we have to die? How's my loved ones doing? Can you give me a sneak peek of heaven? Can I have 5 minutes with my dad? Can you install a phone? When am I going to meet Mrs. Fears? Will I hit 10,000 on YouTube? Let's see, what else? Oh, I would ask him, does the universe ever end? Because space out there, it's big. But, like, is it a galaxy, like, is it continuous galaxies? Like, how was the universe created? And, like, will the universe ever stop? Is it continuously? So, is there an, I would ask him, is there an end point to the universe? So, is there a end point to the universe? And I'll be honest, I've always wanted to know, because he would know, because God knows everything. I would be like, God, this is just a personal request. Well, it's a request and it's a question. I'd be like, what in the hell is going on in that Area 51 building? I'd be like, just tell me. Is there alien life in there? Is there... Do they really just make government military aircraft and that's it? Like, what's the big hoopla about? I'd be like, God, I need to know. And you know what? I'll probably die and not ever know, you know, what's in that building. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you. And you guys will too. No one, like, probably not in my lifetime will we ever find out what's in that building. So I would want God, I'd be like, dude, just tell me, what's in that building? What's going on in Area 51? So I would ask him, what is going on in Area 51? Because I want to know. I want to know. Because I understand it. People probably couldn't handle, you know, Roswell and all that stuff back in the 40s. And, oh my God, there's alien life in the universe, right? I get it. They probably couldn't handle it in the 40s. It's 2026. I think people could handle it now. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, all right, no more bullshit. Tell me, what is going on in that building? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, yeah. Well, it's been quite a while, Yak, since I've read my Bible, so shame on Fears, because Yak just said, yes, the universe ends when Jesus comes back. It's on Revelation. See, it's been a while since Fears has read his book, but that's one of the questions I would ask him. So, shame on me, Yak. I apologize. I should have known that. Dave says, what is the meaning of life? Well, I mean, I think I already know that. To me, everyone's purpose in life is different. To me, the meaning of life is to do the best job with what God gave you and to make as many friends and family as possible. And I love making you guys laugh. So that's part of my meaning of life. So make as many people laugh and do the best job you can with what God gave you. And surround yourself with loving friends and loving family. That's the meaning of life to me. But everyone has a different... So I already know that question, Dave. But I mean, that is a good question if you haven't figured out your meaning of life. But for me, that's my meaning of life. You know, everyone has a different version of that. Like, some people are like really dedicated to their job. Like, oh, the meaning of life to me is I want to be the best firefighter I could possibly be, or whatever, you know, like, everyone's got a different answer for that. So, I mean, that's mine, you know. So, yeah. But now I feel bad. Yak, I should have known that question. I hope the trolls don't go nuts on me on that one. I'll be honest, I haven't read my Bible in quite a while. I've read it occasionally. I like more listening to the message when I'm at church. But it's been a while since I've opened up the Bible. I need to. So shame on me. At least I didn't lie about it, you know. Because if I would have lied, it would have been, 90 times worse. At least I admitted it, you know. So, yeah. Oh, there goes Lantern again. Fart, fart, fart. All the answers we need are in the Bible. That's very true. I'm just trying to come up with questions, Yak, what I would actually... If he actually sat down, like if me and God sat down at a table, basically, what 10 questions would I ask him? I'm trying to come up with some good ones. Because, again, I would have a lot more questions to ask him than just 10. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Let me catch up on the chat here. Let's see. What if God let your dad run a marathon down Snake Way so he could come back to life, but he would have a cool halo? I don't know what Snake Way is, but when my dad was alive, he did run a bunch of marathons. I ran one with him. I ran a 5K marathon with him a long time ago. What are you gonna send to Kate? Well, I've wrote her twice, Joey. By the way, what's up, Joey? And she hasn't gave me her address yet, so I've got a couple of ideas. But if she doesn't send me her address soon, it's already going to arrive late, but I need... So, Joey, have you or Biscuit, have her message me because I need her address. I need her address. You know? Anyway, excuse me. Fears, if you want to watch some good UFO documentaries, yes, please. I love all that unsolved mystery stuff, Bukiaki. Yes, please send those links. Just send me like 2 or 3 of them. Because I love all that stuff. I love that what if, like, are we alone in the universe? What's going on? They covered a lot of topics like that on Unsolved Mysteries. Me and my dad used to watch Unsolved Mysteries all the time with Robert Stack. He made that show... not just cool, he made it ultra cool. He was such a good host. Robert Stack all the way, man. Oh, yeah. And he was a good actor because he was in The Untouchables, that black and white television show. I've seen a couple episodes, not all of it. He was also in Caddyshack 2. That's a funny comedy. That guy did it all, man. He was in TV commercials. He guest starred on TV show. I mean, that guy went nuts. Tons of movies. I mean, good actor. Larry has the #1 crown. How is that even possible? No, he doesn't, Yakov. Because Larry's dead to me. No, he doesn't. Let's check the crown, shall we? Actually, Dave. Dave has the #1. 9th place is Walter. 8th is D-Man. 7 is Jucifer. 6 is Museum. Yakovich is 5th. Mama Bear is 4th. 3rd is Lantern. And 1st place is Strong Bear. That's right, y'all. That's right. Strong Bear says, hey, Kate. Kate's not here yet, is she? Well, I haven't seen her yet. Word on the street is Area 51 is mass-producing clones of Lantern. yeah. Of a Mr. Lantern army to deploy with bioweapons. That would be nuts. I'd be like, damn. Oh, shit. But you know what? That would actually be funny because Lantern's not the weapon type of guy. Tylen also, if there was a massive army of Lanterns, they would just walk out of Area 51. All right, now. Like 1,000 of them would be like, all right now, and then you'd hear 1,000 farts. That's what you would get with a Lantern army. Exactly. So, because Lantern would never harm anyone, you know, because he's our buddy, he's our pal. Lantern would never harm anyone. Lantern's got a heart of gold, man. A heart of gold. So yeah. So yeah, I keep losing my spot. Hang on. Where did I leave off? There we go. There we go. Be excellent to everyone. Yeah, and party on, dude. One of the greatest movie quotes ever, Dave. Because when Bill and Ted travel to that futuristic world, that black guy is sitting up and he's got the glasses and he takes the glasses off. And he's like, it's you. He's like, yeah, it's us. And then he's like, who are we? And then Bill's all like, oh, I don't know. And then he's like, he wants you to say something, dude. And then Bill's all like, be excellent to each other. And then like Ted's all like, party on, dude. It's one of the greatest movies ever. Well, I should say, one of the greatest buddy movies. Hell yeah. I love them all. Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. They go to hell, then they go to heaven. Then there's a Martian, you know. Station! What are you doing? Plus, you got a big Martian butt, you know. And he's like, yeah, station. And he's all like jamming out on the air guitar and shit. Then they finally achieve their destiny and Bill and Ted face the music. So they need to make a fourth one before Keanu Reeves and Alex, what's his name? Alex Winter dies. Because Bill and Ted are amazing. Bill and Ted are amazing. That's right. Let's see. Crown me. Please crown us, y'all. Well, Lantern, you gotta be chatting. You gotta be chatting away. Joey says, I understand that. Well, I want to send her a gift, Joey, but if she doesn't trust me with her address, I would never give out Kate's address. I would never give, like Jucifer gave me his address, and I'm gonna sign the Lantern poster and send it to him. The only thing I said is it was cool to find out that I found out Jucifer's real name. I'm not gonna give you his real name, and I found out that Jucifer is from my home state. He's a Missouri fan. That's all I'm gonna say though. But I would never give out anyone's address because I know how it feels. I would never leak anyone's number. I would never give anyone's address out because trolls be trolling. So I know how it feels. So yeah. Alright. Let me see here. Let's see here. Nope. No, you don't, Joey. Because Larry doesn't exist. Larry does not exist. Nope. Let's see here. God, the chat's going nuts tonight. I'm having a hard time keeping up. Where did I leave off? Well, you can see him yak off, but I'm telling you, in my world and up here, Larry does not exist. I could care less if Larry lived or died. I'm not kidding. And I hate when you guys bring him up, because you guys think I'm kidding. I will never unblock that fucking prick. I hate that motherfucker. Like, I hate his guts beyond belief. Anyway, let's continue on. Let's see. Strong Bear says gas attack. Oh, it was a gas attack last night, let me tell you. Lantern's farts are bioweapons. Well, that's true. That is true. I forgot about that. That is true. There's a reason the Marshall Bowling... Oh, Lord. Oh, wow. Yo, what's up, Lark? Chemical weaponry. Yeah. It was funny when Bill and Ted got the nuclear launch codes and just... Oh, no, they didn't. Don't even go there. Don't even go there. Don't even go there. By the way, what's up, Seamus? Let's see. Chat is going nuts. Because Lantern's crown. It's hard to keep up here. Well, how about you don't bring him up, Yakov? You know I don't like Larry, so just don't bring him up. You know? I wish I could get rid of Larry in the chat altogether, but YouTube is doing some thing. I remember back in the good old days, once you block someone on their channel, and once you block someone in the chat, they were gone forever. Now we have to put up with a prick until he dies. So, yeah. Because he'll always be in the chat, because Larry's a psychopath. Anyway. I turned off the crown feature. Oh, I can tell you who has the crown. Lantern is the only person I've ever... Lantern is the only person I've ever blocked, but it makes the chat so much easy going. He definitely goes nuts, Bukaki. This crown thing has got Lantern acting like it's Game of Thrones. I'm telling you, Yakov, it's no joke. Lantern wants. He wants that crown. And it's hard to keep up with the chat because I have to keep like rewinding. I have to keep pulling the chat back to read everybody. So if I've missed anyone's comments, I'm sorry. Vic says, Lantern, stop spamming. Lantern be spamming. It's like blocking a bot. Well, I would never block Lantern. Because if I blocked Lantern, oh my God. If I thought I got hell before, if I blocked Lantern, I would get so much hell from the community. I would never block Lantern because he's my buddy. He's my pal. I will say, Lantern, sometimes the spamming does get to be a little much. So does the chat, but I try to work around it, you know. So, because I would never block Lantern, ever, ever. Ever. Thank you, Yak. I appreciate that. Oh, yes, indeed, Lark. Coconut away, my friend. Because I ran out of... I didn't run out of celery or carrots. I still got plenty of that. But I ran out of... The next time I go to the store, I need to get some more blueberries and some more strawberries. I've ran out of fruit, so... Coconut is the only thing I have left. Besides my celery and my carrots. So I need to get some more fruit and more vegetables. Because I'm telling you, the only time I drink, like, soda or, like, fast food is on the weekends. Like, to splurge a little bit, like a cheat day, whatever you want to call it. Throughout the week, it's either soup or salad or chicken is a good meal with rice. Healthy stuff during the week. Lots of vegetables, lots of fruit and stuff during the week, you know? So, because I'm determined to lose more weight. I've lost... not a lot of weight. Well, a decent amount of weight. But I want to lose more. I want to lose more. Lantern, you are going nuts on this spamming stuff. Oh, man. Let's see here. Gosh, the spamming is going nuts. Let's see here. Yeah, but I can't time out Lantern for 10 minutes. Like, literally all hell would break loose. But it's hard sometimes. I'm keeping up with the chat as best I can. I'm sorry. People would support a 10-minute timeout. I don't know. Because I would hate to time Lantern out, and then Lantern take it the wrong way, and then the trolls are like, oh, you don't like Lantern, you timed him out. And then I would get 5 or 6 weeks of hell. Like, you don't like Lantern anymore, Fierce. I'm like, that's completely untrue, you know, so I'm not going to time out Lantern for 10 minutes, you know. Lantern ripped my arm off when I... Oh, wow, Bukaki. Bukaki, where's Visions? I haven't heard from him all day. Where is he? You're missing a good stream, Visions. Or maybe he's here. Maybe he's been listening the whole time. What up, twin? What's up, twin? Twin? So, yeah. I have to step away from the stream for a bit to answer a phone. Oh, yeah, no worries. Yeah, go ahead. Strong Bear says, Spam Master. Yeah. I think he's just spamming until he gets in the crown. You know what I'm saying? I time Lantern out all the time. No one gives me shit. Yeah, but you're Yakov. You know what I'm saying? I think you've got more pool in the community, Yakov, than me. I mean, I have a lot of pool, but not as much as Yakov or Lantern, because I'm telling you. Yeah. Oh, I never said you were Bukaki. Just usually Visions is here. So Visions, if you're watching in silence, what up? Yeah, I never said you were his keeper. I was just curious since you guys are related, you know. So, yeah, I was just curious. No, community vote, you're not responsible. Well, you say that now, and then all of a sudden I get tons of shit from it, you know. Yeah. I have quite a bit of pool, you're right. Again, I'm just saying, I would time him out, and then on Lantern's chat on Thursday and Friday, you know Larry would go on there, and it would be 3 hours. I can't believe he timed him out. So, as a joke, I timed Lantern out for 10 seconds, you know. But if I timed him out for 10 minutes or half an hour, all hell would break loose. So, I'm just not going to take that chance. So, yeah, let's see him. All right. Let's see, what else? What is going on in Area 51? That would be the 9th question. What's another question that I would ask God? This is harder than I thought. Well, I've done a lot of bad things. So I'd be like, am I worthy to come into your kingdom? I'm sure he would say yes, but... No, let me think of a better one. Let me think of a better question. Because if you're saved by God, then everyone's welcome. Let's see, what else? What else could I ask him? Oh! I'd be like, God, can we please get another Rambo movie? Can we please get another Predator movie? That's the last one I'm going to ask him. God, can we please get another Predator and Rambo movie? I really need 2 more. I need another. I'm gonna watch Predator Badlands, and then I need another Rambo movie. God, come on, Sylvester Stallone, you got 1 more in you. Come on, God, make it happen. So those are my 10 questions. That was harder than I thought because, you know, you don't always think about, well, what would you ask him? So some of them I made funny, some of them I made serious, you know. So I put, why do we have to die? How are my loved ones doing? Can you give me a sneak peek of heaven, God? And then, can I have 5 more minutes with my dad? And then I took Pixels, because Pixel, I actually did enjoy that question. He said, can you install a phone? I thought that was very clever. I thought that was very smart. I thought that was very cool. So, no offense, Pixel, but I took that one. And then I came up with, am I ever going to meet Mrs. Fears? Or when am I going to meet Mrs. Fears? Well, I hit at least 10,000 on YouTube, either on both channels or at least one of them. And then, is there an end point to the universe? What's going on in Area 51? And then number 10, God, can we please get another Predator movie, but with Arnold in it as Dutch? That's what I need. And then can we get another Rambo movie, for Pete's sake? So yeah, there it is. Yeah. Ask God if he can make sure. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hang on. So I put it like this. Yeah, I said, God, can we please get another Predator / and Rambo, and then I'm going to put film. But I'll also add to it, put Arnold in the next one. Hell, I would love to see Dutch versus Rambo. That would be cool. Like, put Arnold in a Rambo film, maybe as a villain, and Rambo's going to take him down, and put Arnold. Yes. See, Yak, me and Yak like, you know, the similar tastes in movies and television shows. I need another Dutch. Like, I don't know, Yak, I'm being honest. And I'm not getting mad about, well, I'm a tad miffed they didn't put Dutch in Predator 2. They could have brought him back. They could have brought him back ages ago, and they didn't. So I wrote it down. I said, put Arnold in the next flick. So there it is. Right there. Bam. Put him in the next one, please. Please. Let's see. Fears, they finished filming the Rambo prequel about him in Vietnam. That would be cool. Now, Vic, are you being serious? Or are you toying with Fears' mind? But who would play a young Rambo? And is Sylvester Stallone going to be, like, is it going to start with an old Rambo and then he reminisces and then it flashes back to some young actor playing Rambo? Because that would be sweet. Don't be toying with my mind, Vic, please. Tell me you're telling the truth. Is there a trailer out? Vic, is there a trailer out? What's up, Dankness? He says, yo! What's up, Fears? What's up, chat? Well, Dankness, I'm almost at the end of my stream because it's 8:06, which in Canada it's 7:06, and Yak's going live at 9:30 his time. I'm sorry, 9:30 my time, which would be 8:30. So yeah. No, I'm serious. Look it up. Oh, well, that's a good way to end it. I'm going to look that up, and then I'm going to watch 2 more trailers, because I told you guys I would. Visions told me about that movie Beowulf, and I'm going to watch that, and then there was another one that I wanted to watch, so yeah. So I will save, I'll save this movie review for tomorrow, my friends, and I'll save this one for tomorrow, and then I'm going to watch the rest of this tonight. So far, it's pretty good. Big shout out to Dave, man. So, Dave, I'm going to finish this. So, tomorrow I'm going to be reviewing this and a little bit of this. And then I'm going to tell you guys what television series I'm going to start. I think I'm either going to finish. I'm on the 2nd season of Kung Fu: The Legend Continues. There's 4 of them, so I'm either going to finish this and then review it all, or I'm going to start with the $6 Million Man because I bought this for myself, but my mom got me the $6 Million Man on, it's either 4K or Blu-ray, I can't remember, and I'm going to watch that because there's a whole bunch of new bonus features that the DVD version did not have, and I gave my mom the DVD version because her and my dad loved the $6 Million Man. So do I. So, I can't wait to watch the rest of this, y'all. You're the man, Dave. You're the man. Alright. Let's see here. I think God wants us to know that He has a reason for everything. It's to see if we actually have faith. That's true. That's true. I've said it since the very beginning, D-Man. Even before I met any of you guys. Whenever I was 5 or 6 and I was in Sunday school, I remember asking my Sunday school teacher, I said, why does God give us challenges? And one of my Sunday school teachers said, well, if He just gave everything on a silver platter, life would be too easy. He gives us these challenges to, to get through our lives, and you appreciate things a lot more when you work hard. So, like, if you just got a promotion, everyone would be like, nah, whatever. But if you work hard for that promotion, then whenever your boss gives you that promotion, I'm just using this as an example, then you're like, yeah, man, I've been working my ass off for 2 years. I earned that promotion. And then it's a lot more like, hell yeah, I got that promotion. Hell yeah, Or like whatever, like, you know what, like, Fears, you've been working in this company for 3 years, we're going to give you a pay raise, now you make $6 more an hour, or whatever. I'd be like, hell yeah, I earned that $6 more. Oh yeah. So yeah. So very true, D-Man. That is a good point. I'm going to write that down in the book. So D-Man said, God wants us to know that He has a reason for everything. That He does, my friend. That He does. And I think they said it best in that movie. Ethan Almighty, Ethan asked God a question. He goes, and then God says to him in that movie, he goes, let's just say that whatever I do, I do because I love you. So whatever he does it because he loves everybody, you know? So you just have to trust his process. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Because I'll be honest, Fears has lost his faith a couple of times. Me and God have had a couple screaming matches. I'm like, you son of a bitch. I'm like, why did you not give me that airline job? I was 1 point away. Why haven't you, produced a Mrs. Fears? You know, like, where is she? Haven't I suffered enough? But I trust his process. Like, I know probably in the end everything's going to work out. Everything's going to be okay, you know? All right. Well, before we continue on, let me check out the Crown's status. Landon, you need to keep working hard. Landon, you are only 4th place. In 9th place is Triple. 8th is Museum. 7 is Yakovich. 6 is Mama Bear. 5 is Bukaki. 4 is Landon. 3 is Dave. And number 1 is good old D, man. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, buddy. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to put the book away because the last things I'm going to look up does not require the book. All right. Well, Vic, you've got me excited. New Rambo prequel. And it's not that I don't believe you. I just know you guys joke around, so I was like, Vic, don't be toying with me, man. I need another Rambo. And if it's a prequel, then hell yeah. Let's see. IMDb. John Rambo. Ooh. Oh, my Lord. Plot unknown. Prequel movie. Hang on, let me read it. Plot unknown. Prequel movie to First Blood, 1982, following John Rambo's earlier years as a Green Beret during the Vietnam War. Oh, nice. Well, that's cool. I don't know. The actor playing John Rambo is Noah. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. I'm going to take a shot in the dark at this. It's Noah Centino. Hopefully I pronounced that right. I've never heard of that guy. But he looks nothing like Sylvester Stallone, but I've never heard of this guy. I've never heard of this actor. He's an American actor. He portrayed Jesus Adams Foster in The Fosters 2013. He was nominated for a Teen Choice Award. Okay. He's also been in movies To All the Boys I've Loved Before 2018. He's also a heartthrob for the ladies. The Perfect Date 2019. I've never heard of this guy. But apparently he's playing the young John Rambo. That's a lot of shoes to fill, you know. That's a lot of shoes to fill. Well, if they just finished filming, Vic, that means they haven't got a trailer out yet, which I would love to watch. But I looked it up on IMDb. Well, I'm excited. I'm pretty damn excited because I've been excited for months for Scream 7, y'all. And when me and Dave went to Atomic Horror, me and Dave I knew they were going to do something for Valentine's Day. We walk in, and let me show you this picture. I think I've shown you guys this before, but me and Dave took a whole bunch of photos. Me and Dave had no idea. Dave took a poster. I didn't take a poster. But look at this. You know, Fear's doing my classic horror movie face. All that shit. Look, they had all these, look at that. There's my horror movie face. They had all these balloons, all these heart balloons. They were going nuts. And then they had, and it looks like someone's in that costume, right? No. It's a mannequin they dressed up like Ghostface. And they had a whole bunch of props. So Dave grabbed the knife, and you know, he's knifing me. And there's the poster. And then I had a knife. And then my favorite, though, so that was the setup they had. There was the setup. And then I took a selfie with the poster. which I still need to Instagram. I'm behind on my Instagram posts. I took a, this one was my favorite. I don't know why they had it there, because Jason Voorhees has nothing to do with Scream, but they had this mask of Jason there, and I just did that. That's my favorite photo that me and Dave took. So I had a knife, and then I'm holding up the Jason Voorhees mask, so. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. Well, I'm excited, Vic. Thank you for telling me that. Oh, yeah. But I want it now. I don't want to wait. I want me some Rambo prequel now, y'all. Ugh. I guarantee you, it won't come out, Vic, until if they just finished filming, right, like you said. I guarantee you that won't come out until 2027, at the earliest. I bet you. I bet you. I bet you. So, yep. So, yeah. Let's see here. Let me catch up with the chat here. You are trolling, Juicever. He is not in the chat, and I would not block Visions. Don't even go there. Don't even go there. He is not in the chat. Don't even go there, dude. So, yeah. You guys are trolling away. And I'm going to double check. I'm going to go to his channel right now, because I guarantee you I don't have him blocked. You're trolling, Vic. I mean, I have accidentally blocked people before, but I'm double checking. Hang on. Hang on. You're trolling. You're trolling. Hang on. Hang on. Yeah, you're so full of crap. Hang on. You're full of crap. Let me check both. Both Fears Man and both Fears Man. Fears vlogs. Yeah, you're full of crap. I don't have him blocked. You're full of crap. So you had me scared there for a second, Vic. Not Vic. Juicifer. And you know what, Juicifer? You're gone. I'm not dealing with your bullshit today, buddy. Bye-bye. Don't even go there. Don't even go there, Juicifer. I knew he wasn't blocked. He's just trolling. He's just trolling. Let's see. I'm back. I've been watching TV, and now I'm watching the Olympics. Oh, nice, Carrie. Nice. Mom and I are not going to church tonight. My mom is having to get a nerve. Well, I hope everything's all right. I hope everything's okay. Fears, can you rip a nuclear ass ripper for the chat? Well, I can't just produce one. You know, last night it was just whenever the stomach starts rumbling, that's when it was rumbling. And it was rumbling last night. You know, that's why I was ripping ass. You know, going nuts. D-Man, let me tell you something. For the 1 billionth time, he says, Fears, can you unblock Larry while you are in here? He wanted to know. Hell will freeze over, and I will serve the devil ice cream before I ever unblock Larry. Larry's dead to me. I can't wait until the day of his death. I will never unblock him. I hate his fucking guts. I will never talk to him again. It's never going to happen. I hope that's crystal clear. It will never happen. I will never unblock him. I will never unblock Moody. He's an evil piece of shit. I hate his guts. And I hate Quentin's guts. It's never going to happen. Ever. Ever, 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 ever. And no, I'm not gonna leak Jucifer's address, Joey. I knew he was trolling. I'm just not gonna deal with it today because I knew he was full of crap. So yeah. All right. Well, lastly, I'm gonna look up those trailers and watch the trailers, and I'll see if they make the list. So let's see. I already watched. Let's see. I watched that one, so I can get rid of that one. Today I'm gonna watch. Visions had this whole like big like file folder of like tons of old movie posters, and I just screenshotted some. So I'm gonna watch Beowulf, and then I'm gonna watch, let's see, Ator, the Fighting Eagle. So I'm gonna do those. So we'll see if they make the list. So. All right, let me pull up. So I'm gonna end the show with those two movie trailer watches, and I will review them, and I'll either give them a big thumbs up when they make the list, or they don't. So here we go. So I'll do Ator, the Fighting Eagle trailer. See here. 1982. Okay. All right, here we go. It's an oldie. Let's see. Ator, the Fighting Eagle, 1982 official movie trailer. All right, here we go. And you know what? I'm already getting, like, just from that thumbnail, it looks like I'm getting, like, He-Man vibes. So here we go. Or Beastmaster. Here we go.
In an age of innocence, before the dawn of fear,
Yes!
two special people found each other.
So far, good music. Good music.
Miles O'Keefe is Ator. Sabrina Siana is Rune. Fighting an evil that threatened their life, their love.
Damn! He just hit some guy with like a long mallet, like the guy was wearing a helmet, and just bashed him in the head. So far, so good.
Cunning. The champion. The chosen.
Oh yeah, Bukaki, you gotta watch this one. Bukaki, you said you love Excalibur and Beastmaster. I don't know, have you seen Ator, the Fighting Eagle? Have you seen this one, Bukaki? Because definitely, this is giving me like, you know, that Barbarian movie, the Barbarian Brothers that I just watched. I loved that one. That one was fantastic. Definitely getting He-Man and the Barbarian Brothers and vibes from it. Pretty cool so far.
Ator.
Excuse me, not Ator. Ator. I mispronounced it. Ator. Excuse me.
Kind of legend. Follow his incredible journey.
Pretty good.
In a startling world of wizardry.
Nice. A lot of explosions. So far, I'm going to give this a big thumbs up.
Magic. Superstition and sorcery. On a quest for justice.
A quest like no other.
For love.
Hell yeah.
For adventure.
For adventure.
The birth of a new legend. A new hero. And a true heroine. Ator.
1982. It was made. I'm going to give it a big thumbs up. I would give that trailer probably It had good music, good acting, tons of explosions. I'm going to give it a solid 9.7 out of 10, and it's going on the list. Oh, yeah. So, yet again, thank you, Visions, for another good suggestion, my friend. All right. Let's see here. Give me 1 second. The Fighting Eagle. 1982. A lot of good 80s ones recently. I like 70s ones too, you know. The oldest movie so far that I've watched on my on the movie on the movie app, when I was watching, I didn't even know it. I was watching 1951, my favorite version of Scrooge, the Alistair Sims one. I had watched it tons of times, but I had never watched all the bonus features. So as I was watching all the bonus features, right, there was another version. And I was like, oh, is there? And the oldest one that I've watched on my movie app was A Christmas Carol from 1922. And it didn't have any words in it. I mean, you could see them talking, but it was only told in music. So some music would come on, and then it would flash to, like, a sign that said all the words, and you'd have to read all the words, and then it would go back. That's the oldest movie ever so far the oldest one that I've ever watched ever. And it was okay. But yeah. Oh yeah. The Fighting, so I liked it. All right. I'll get back to the chat. Or you know what? I'll take a break and I'll catch up with the chat, and then, because I can't see what you guys are saying because I have like 2 windows up. So let me minimize all these windows. Yo! Oh my gosh, G-Man. Thank you for a super chat donation. Can we get an atomic fart? I'm trying. I mean, I just can't produce one. I was trying to burp too. I was like, I'll at least give him a burp if I can't do a fart. I can't. I'm just not feeling the burp. I'm not feeling the. I think I'm all farted out. I mean, I appreciate the donation. Thank you. Thank you. So, yeah. All right, let me scroll back up in the chat because I missed a whole bunch of stuff. But I appreciate the donation, my friend. Let's see here. D-Man says, Visions, the puzzle master. That's right, yo. Vision says, oh, hi. Yo, what's up, Visions? So you were here the whole time. Jucifer was trolling me. He was like, oh, Fears, you blocked Vision. I'm like, no, I didn't. I shouldn't send him that poster. I should make Jucifer sweat it out. That's right. No, I'm just joking. I'll send him the poster. What's up, Visions? I just, well, actually, I don't know if you were here the whole time, Visions. If you are, what's up? If not, and you just got here, I just watched, I forgot how to pronounce this. Ator, or Ator, the Fighting Eagle. I'm going to give it a big thumbs up. I gave it a 9.7 out of 10. It had explosions, sword fights. He takes this mallet and bashes the shit out of some guy's head, like right here. And he was wearing a helmet. Bashes the shit. The guy flies off the horse. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, that guy's going to have quite the headache. So I gave that one a thumbs up. So I can't wait until you pull out that file folder of all those like movie posters again, Visions, because we only got through, what, 500 or 600 of them? And I kept screenshotting some, like all the ones that I liked the most. And I've just been slowly but surely watching. So I'm going to end with watching Beowulf. So hopefully that's good, too. The same guy that's in Beowulf is in that Fortress movie, and he played Raiden in the first Mortal Kombat movie. So, yeah. I see a soda in the background. Well, yes, I did have a soda, and I saved the can last weekend for a Can Crush. So I'm going to end with a Can Crush, Tina. So I'm going to put it over here, and I will end with a Can Crush. D-Man, I did heart and I liked, and I got 5 likes for the donation. Yes, I will give you an atomic fart. I'm gonna have to look one up on YouTube because I don't have a fart in me right now. So I'll look one up and I'll play it for you guys. That's the best I can do, D-Man, because I tried to muster one up myself and I just don't. So atomic fart sound effects. All right, here we go. Man, that sounds nasty. Damn! Damn! Huey! Oh, yeah! Wait, there's more. Oh, just a little bit more. Oh! Ooh! Man, I'm sweating over this shit. Oh! Oh, man! Oh, Lord. Woo! That was a lot. I had to get that out. I had to get that out. Whew. Damn! Phew! Oh, my Lord, oh, my Lord. Whew! Break out the mustard. That's right, y'all. That's the best I got. Well, I had to come up with something because I can't muster up a fart, out of thin air. Yet last night there was no problem. I mean, I was farting away. But thank you so much, D-Man, for that super chat donation of $2. You are the man, D-Man. Heck yeah. Bukagi says, Fears, I think I've seen it. At one point, I watched as many sword and sorcery movies as I could. Well, I've got good news, Bukaki. I've been asking that guy. He's been in my vlogs. He's the guy that works at not Atomic Horror. He's the guy that works at Barnes & Noble. He's kind of a fatter guy. He always wears a ponytail. He's got an epic beard and glasses. His name's Evan. He's been in the vlogs. Whenever I bought the Star Trek Voyager, he's been in a vlog. And he said, Fears, I've got good news. And I said, yeah, what's that? Dave, you can confirm it. He had it on a back wall, behind the counter. He's got a little, it's not like a chalkboard, it's like a dry erase board of what's to come. Like what movies they're going to get in. And I looked up, and I said, Evan, is that Excalibur? And he goes, oh yeah, Fierce, it's coming in. Blu-ray and 4K. He goes, I know you've been asking about it. I said, well, my friend Bukagi said, Fierce, you'll love it. You got to fucking watch this movie. And I was like, well, when I find it, either on Amazon or eBay or VintageStock.com or whatever, and I said, Evan, save me a copy. And he's like, what do you want, Fears? Blu-ray, 4K? I was like, I don't care. I said, save me either or. Call me. And I gave him my number. And he's going to call me. And, oh, yeah. I cannot wait to get some Excalibur. Oh, yeah. Now we're talking. At one point, I watched as many Okay, that's cool. So, he's going to let me know. He's going to let me know. So, I cannot wait to get that because I have been, I've been dying to see that because I watched the trailer, and you were right, Bukagi. Damn, Excalibur looked amazing. Amazing. All right. Mama Bear says, hi, Visions. How are you doing this evening? How's my big brother? Tina, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. Lantern says, all right now, Visions. Have you ever seen The Green Knight? No, I haven't, but I'll watch it tonight, my friend. Break out the mustard. Dankness says, Pewee. Lantern says, damn, Fears. I know, Lantern, that was a big one. I hope Twin recorded that one. Pew! What's up, Visions? Hey, guys, I'm back. Sorry if I missed anything important. Not really. We're just dicking around and just talking about movies. Well, since Bukaki brought up The Green Knight, I shall watch that one next. And then we're going to end with Beowulf. Because that was another one that I saw in Vision's little... You had like a file folder full of them. So yeah, The Green Knight trailer. But A-Tor sounded really good. I loved it. But yeah. The Green Knight. Let's see. When did this come out? It doesn't really give a year. Let's see. Hang on. The Green Knight trailer. Oh, I guess they made a sequel to it. And it was made the sequel was made in 2021, but when was the first one made? Doesn't really give a year. When the hell was this made? Hang on. I guess they made it in 2021. I thought I was expecting like an old one, Bukake. I guess this is a newer one. All right, let me watch this one. So this is a newer one. All right, hang on. Here we go.
Friends, brothers and sisters.
Brothers, sisters.
Who can regale me and my queen with some myth? Or tale?
Nice. Bunch of British actors, right on.
O greatest of kings, let one of your knights try to land a blow against me. Indulge me in this game. I'm ready.
I'm getting half night movie, half monster movie so far. Pretty good so far. Oh, wow. He was like holding his head.
Another year nearly gone already. You must seek him out.
I'll tell you what, Bouquet, I like the castle ruins that they used. I don't know where they filmed this, but all the castles in the background, pretty sweet.
Was it not just a game? Perhaps, but it is not complete. You will find no mercy, no happy end. Why do you stop me? Your doom is at hand.
Oh, they've got a talking fox in this. Okay.
You rest your bones. I'll finish your quest for you.
And what do you hope to gain? Facing all of this. Honor. That is why a knight does what he does.
Pretty decent. Pretty decent. We're at a B plus right now. We're at a B plus.
Ready.
The Green Knight. In theaters this summer. Right on. I'm going to put it down as a maybe. Because I like all the old school stuff. But I like some of the new stuff. It was decent. Pretty decent. I'm going to put it down as a maybe. B plus. B plus. All right, let's watch some Beowulf. And then I got to skedaddle on out of here. Because I need to... I watched some more of this, and I forgot to film the ending of my my ending outro for the Bloodline Media interview that I've been working on, and I want to get some dinner, and then it's 8:40, so I got to hurry up and end this because Yakov is going live excuse me. Oh, a little baby burp at 9:30 my time. So I'm gonna put down it as a maybe. So maybe the Green Knight. All right. All right, a little bit of Beowulf. All right, let's see. Christopher Lambert. That's that guy from Mortal Kombat and Fortress. I actually like him more in Fortress than I love him as Raiden in Mortal Kombat. He did great in both, but I liked Fortress a lot better. His performance in Fortress. Fortress is badass if you've never seen it. That movie's fucking great. That's a big thumbs up. Oh yeah. Good stuff, my friends. Good stuff. Alright. I'm going to get back to the chat in just a minute. Let's see. Beowulf. Another Exhumed Visions suggestion. Alright, so Beowulf trailer. I know it's an old... Beowulf is an old... I think it's a British like poem or a story. Because they bring up Beowulf in Star Trek Voyager. So I think it's a British poem or British story. But in the story, it's set in... I think Denmark, I think. If memory serves me right. I can't remember. But I remember them bringing it up in... in Star Trek. So yeah. Alright, Beowulf. So they made one in 2007. I'm looking for the older one. Let's see here. There it is. 1999. The Beowulf trailer. Here we go. Alright, here we go. This one's short. This one's only 48 seconds. Alright, here we go.
The future lies a fortress at the edge of darkness. The enemy is at the gate, but the real terror is within. A man more than mortal, born half of heaven and half of hell, is their only salvation.
No sane man would come here to face this thing and not like other men.
That we'll have to prove. You can sense it.
Nice!
Feel it.
Christopher Lambert is...
You should be dead.
Beowulf! I like it. This one's going on the list. This one's good. This one's pretty good. I'm excited.
Many times.
Beowulf.
1999. I've never heard of it until now, but pretty good. All right, let me add it to the list, and I'm going to get on out of here. Dinner awaits, my friends. Dinner awaits. Okay, so let's see. Beowulf. $19.99. All right. What a great show, my friends. I'm going to be going live tomorrow, right before Lanterns live. Lantern does a show every Thursday night and every Friday night. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. Let's see. Carrie says, hi, Lark. Hi, Visions. Oh, hi, Carrie. Blue Cake says, it's a weird movie. Is it? Yeah, he was also in The Highlander, which... I don't think I've seen that trailer either, but I'll watch that tomorrow. So, yeah. Is that movie... No, it's not. I don't think so. But, yeah. Visions, you're making me lose it. He's LOL. All right, I'm taking off. Well, thanks for all the suggestions. Very cool. What a great show. We went for 2 hours and 23 minutes. But I'm going to skedaddle on out of here. Let me finish my coffee. All right. Coffee all done. I got to skedaddle on out of here. Get ready for a great Yakvo show at 9:30, my friends. I'm glad you guys all enjoyed the show. I enjoyed it. I always love hanging out with you guys. Time for some shout-outs. Tomorrow, I'm going to review this as a whole series. This is a whole series. And the rest of this. So, yeah. So, real quick before we end, I'm going to watch the rest of this because I'm about halfway through. Dave, it's amazing so far. I'm going to finish this movie. Let's go to the wall and pick a movie out for tonight. All right. You know what? Since Dave bought me that movie, I'm going to watch this. I'm going to watch the other one that Dave suggested. So, Barbarella. Hell yeah. So I'm watching that tonight and Silent Running. The rest of Silent Running. So, heck yeah. Heck yeah, man. All right. Time for some shoutouts. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my friend Carrie at The Carrie Show. Follow my friend Bukaki. Follow Lark Lark. Follow Mr. Lantern. He does a show every Thursday night and every Friday night. Follow my buddy Randall, Cameo Man 2021, and his second channel, The Mayor of Magic. Follow Mama Bear 06. Cannot wait for your live streams, Tina. Follow Papa Bear, Strong Bear 19. And last, but certainly not least, follow the host with the most, Fears. Fears Man 26 is that main channel, and Fears Vlogs is channel number 2. Gotta get me to 3,000 on the main channel, and gotta get me to 2,000 on the vlog channel. Soon, very soon. Hopefully by the end of the year that happens. All right. Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys. And this is Fears, signing off. Peace. Deuces. And you guys all have a wonderful night. Peace.